What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm back today to give you guys a review of the SoleSavy SS1 V2 in this Disappearing City colorway. Today's video is sponsored by Capsule. Capsule is a new product on the market which aims to preserve your sneakers and extend their life by up to 2 times. So how it works is pretty straightforward. You seal your shoes inside their preservation pods, which locks out the bad air, including oxygen and moisture. And then once that is done, you inject their anti-aging preservative, which pushes out the bad air, and the scientifically backed formula is a catalyst to what helps delay the aging, yellowing, and crumbling of your sneakers. So the product tackles the 2 main reasons why your sneakers deteriorate, which is oxidization and hydrolysis. And right now they're having their Easter sale, which is going on until the 31st. So if you use the code EASTER25, you can take 25% off your purchase. So if you've ever been on the fence about using their products, now is the best time to take advantage of it. So I've linked their social media, their website, all that stuff down below. So do your own research, get a sense if the product is right for you, and let me know what you guys think. So first off, I want to give a huge thank you over to SoleSavy for sending me over this pair. SoleSavy, for those who haven't heard of them before, is a membership-based community of like-minded, passionate sneakerheads where they help members get shoes for retail, along with a ton of other benefits. So one of those benefits is they actually create custom or bespoke sneakers through Garrickson Studios. So Garrickson Studios is based in Philadelphia, and they've partnered up with SoleSavy many times in the past to create their own custom sneakers that are only available for members. And I've reviewed the SS1 V1 before already on my channel, so if you search that up, you'll find that video in my channel. But this is basically the sequel, the SS1 V2, and it's nicknamed the Disappearing City, and the colorway of the shoe is inspired by the Kith, Frank Lloyd Wright, and New Balance co-collaboration with those 2 pairs of 998s. So that pack was nicknamed Broad Acre City, and this colorway specifically is inspired by the Chutney pair. So in simple terms, what Garrickson does is they actually source genuine Air Jordan 1 soles, they separate it from the upper, and then from scratch using premium materials, they build this Air Jordan 1 from the ground up. So I don't know how you want to define it. Is it called a bespoke? Is it a custom? But either way, it's still undeniably an Air Jordan 1 silhouette. And before I forget, these are only limited to 275 pairs in existence, and each pair is individually numbered, making it all the more special. So here's a quick look at the box. So this comes in a custom box, and the colors of the box obviously draw inspiration from the colors on the shoes. So we have this large SoleSavy branding on the very top, and then on the side of the box you can see it has the words bespoke, 1 of 275. And it says here on the box the actual colors of the shoe. So the colors here are lollipop, scarlet, caramel, birch, kombu green, and sand. So jumping into the details of this shoe, as we start things off with a toe box, the base layer here is constructed out of this light beige colored flat suede, and just like any other Air Jordan 1, we have these rows of perforations covering the entire toe box. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this orangey red colored suede, which feels very soft to the touch, and then pressed onto the lateral side, we have this white colored mini swoosh. Next to this panel here is a bit of a darker shade of red, and then covering the remaining eyelets, this is more of a tan colored suede. Beneath this on the mid panel, we have more of that beige colored suede that we saw earlier on the toe box, and then stitched on top of this is one of SoleSavy's signature touches. We have this disconnected swoosh, which is done in 2 tones of green. And this richer, deeper green is also visible surrounding the back heel. So this is more of a shaggy, long-haired suede. And then debossed onto the lateral side, we have the SoleSavy logo. Above this, covering the side flaps or wings of the shoe, we have that olive green colored suede, and then debossed onto the lateral side, we have the iconic Air Jordan Wings logo. And then hanging off this panel, we have this yellow colored tag with the words established 2018, which is when SoleSavy started, and the word family on the other side. And you'll notice connecting the mid panel to the upper, we have this exaggerated visible stitching, which kind of has that Union Air Jordan 1 vibe. And then the top portion of the ankle collar area, this is more of a burgundy colored suede, and this again is also more of a shaggy, long-haired suede compared to the suede found on the front half of the sneaker. In terms of laces, so this pair only comes with 1 lace option, and they're a flat style lace done in the sail color. Underneath this, the tongue is primarily constructed out of that same beige colored suede that we saw on the toe box. However, the very top of the tongue, this is covered in more of that burgundy-ish or burnt red colored suede. In the middle, you can see we have that exaggerated stitching just like the side panels. And then we have this large suede tag on the top with SoleSavy branding debossed in black. And then on the back side of the tongue, it's very hard to see here, but we actually have the individual shoe number. So for my pair, I can't tell if you can pick that up from the camera, but it's number 131 out of 275. So the back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is lined in genuine black colored leather, which feels very plush and very luxurious to the touch. And then for the insoles, these are a polyurethane foam insole. It's lined in a black fabric on top, and we have SoleSavy branding pressed onto the heel. So the upper of the Air Jordan 1 sits atop of this solid rubber cupsole, which is done in this off-white or sail color. And encased within this midsole but not visible to the eye, there is a Nike Air unit in the heel for cushioning and impact protection. And then as far as the outsole goes, this is your typical Air Jordan 1 outsole, and in this case, it's entirely blacked out in this black colored rubber. We have the circular pivot point on the forefoot, and right in the middle, here you can find the Nike logo. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this pair. And for those wondering about how these fit like any other Air Jordan 1 high. So whatever size you normally wear for the Air Jordan 1, I'd stick with that same size for this pair. So for most people, if you have a narrow, normal, or slightly wide foot, true to size should be perfectly fine for you. But if you have a really wide foot, you might want to consider going up a half size. Moving on to the comfort, so these also feel like any other Air Jordan 1. So the underfoot feeling is nothing special. It feels pretty low to the ground and it feels pretty flat and firm. But for an everyday casual use shoe, that's going to be fine. And the upper of the shoe though, I do have to commend them. Because of the premium materials, it feels softer than normal. It almost has like a broken in feel straight out of the box, which I thought was really nice. Finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship, so first off, the material quality I thought was really good. All the materials used on this shoe, it really feels like they use top-notch materials, and it's really night and day compared to the materials you'll typically find on an off-the-shelf Air Jordan 1. Obviously, because these are limited to only 275 pairs, they were able to pick and choose better quality materials than a mass-produced Air Jordan 1 that comes out from their Asian factories. So if premium materials is your thing, then I think you'll be really happy with this pair. And same thing with the build quality. Basically, this pair was flawless. The stitch job was pristine, and there were basically no flaws that I could see on this sneaker. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet, I'll lace them up for you, and I'll show you guys how these look. I don't know how you guys feel about bespoke or custom sneakers, and there's really no right or wrong answer to this. Some people absolutely hate it, while other people can appreciate the work that goes behind them, which in the case for this pair, gives us a really elevated version of an Air Jordan 1. I gotta say, the colorway of this shoe, it wasn't bad. Obviously, it's taken directly from the Kith 998, but that is a pretty unique color combination, and somehow it actually kind of works on this Air Jordan 1. But I think this is probably a shoe that's best worn in the fall. The tones just really give off more of a fall vibe compared to spring or summer. But again, there's no right or wrong answer as to when you want to rock your shoes. If you can make it work, you can make it work. So drop a comment down below. Let me know, what do you guys think of the SoleSavy SS1 V2 in the Disappearing City colorway? What are your overall thoughts on this shoe? Leave your comments down below and let's talk about it. And as usual, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on X at sean.go spelled out, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.